Alright, there we go. I had to update my I was trying to finish up a thumbnail for YouTube. Give it a second, fish stick. I just got here. I haven't had time to open up the chat yet. Bro was late. SMH my head. Yup. I was late. I was 3 minutes late today. My ass clip got 10 views. Bro, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add a little bit of context to that clip because I think there were some other bits from that exchange that I liked, and that one's definitely going on YouTube. I've got my my top 5 games of the year video also going to be going up in the next couple days as well. And then I've got a clip that I'm working on from when I did that puzzle game collab last week. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing on that one, hopefully, so that it looks decent. How do you play this game, you say? Oh god, I don't know if I want 1,000 Angry Bees advice on this one. All right. Let's do a little bit of connections. You find the Spire and you slay it? Well, finding it's not the hard part. I feel like finding it is easy. It's really big. It's like a giant tower. It's on the title card for the game. You spy on the Slayer? That sounds like a knockoff game waiting to happen. Spy the Slayer? But there's 2 of them. You got to choose the right one. Are there really? There's 2 Spires. I thought the second one was still in development. Okay, top hat, bow tie, money bag, alternatively, like a cane as well. These all feel like shit a rich person wears. Or like carries around with them. But I'm not 100% on that. We're gonna let it go for a second. Shove, shoulder, elbow. What is this all about? This ends with like a body part. Toe, arch, heel, and ankle. These are all parts of the foot, ending with parts of the foot. One of us only tells lies, the other only truths. But if you say that and you're the liar, then that's not true. Shoulder, shove, cane, and elbow. Cane, you think, as well? It wouldn't be press? You telling me you don't know what a rankle is? I sure don't. Ribbon, top hat, bow tie. Is it bad that I don't know Slay the Spire? It depends on how into roguelikes you are. If you play a lot of roguelikes, I'd say it's a little bit strange not to know Slay the Spire because it's one of the most popular ones, but okay, gift wrap is here as well. A card. Cane could also be like candy cane, something kind of Christmas related. A bow and a ribbon. I don't know if I like these necessarily though. Top hat, bow tie, cane, and money bag. For some reason, these keep coming to mind. God damn, chat is blowing up, although it's like 80% 1,000 Angry Bees. Of course I know Slay the Spire, I have it on my Balatro deck skin. Nice. He has it in Balatro, he must play the game a lot. Can't wait for Slay the Spire 2. Very electric, extremely boogaloo. Hopefully Slay the Spire 2 is good. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but I'm definitely going to be playing that one. Ribbon, top hat, bow tie, and cane. Okay, so you think similarly. And stream was increased to 75k. Yeah, someone redeemed it a couple weeks back. Fuck you too, DJ. No, fuck you three. I heard, yes, Hytale's early access is out today. I heard that game got canceled or something, and then I guess I went and looked it up a couple hours ago. Apparently it got bought by like a small group, and they put together like a whole dev team or something after that. Which stream was it? It was one of, I think it was 2 days before Christmas. Lightspeed, I believe, redeemed it. It was either 2 days before Christmas or the day before Christmas. Can't retaliate against that. 3 is too big of a number. Can't count any higher. I don't know. I am not fucking playing that. Oh, damn. Okay. Was it Hypixel that bought it back? I have no idea who bought it. But neat. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted a lot. Hard. Immediately distracted again. Okay, I'm gonna go with like top hat, bow tie, cane, and money bag. These feel right. Excellent. Accessories from Mr. Monopoly. So I was right. Minor spelling mistake. Kill this guy. STS, slay the Spire. Slay the Spire. Hold on, did I? Oh, okay, you were just saying that I'm playing Slay the Spire. Yes, I'm playing Slay the Spire. Hold on, let me make sure that all that's still working right. I'm making sure I changed the stream title correctly and all that. And leaked? Leaked what? That I have my stream up? Okay, shoulder, shove, elbow, and press should be the 4. Cool. Jostle and card gift wrap, bow and ribbon, gift related stuff. Wordle. Get pwned. Jeez. What's one that I haven't used? Money. Money. I haven't used money. Chalk would have been a good one too. Chalk is actually still a good one. Let's go with chalk. Nothing on chalk. Space. Nah, we already used too many of those letters. We've got an M and an O. M and an O. The U and I are still available. Can't be an O second. So ST perhaps, or something like that. Gusto. No M. No M. SMO. But it gets rid of a lot of letters. Yeah, I suppose it does. I usually like to guess 2 and then try from there. But you are correct that that gets rid of a lot of letters. If we can't find a better one, we'll definitely go with that. Okay.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Thank you for that. Do y'all remember when the memes This was around the same time as the B movie, I think. But you remember all those YouTube memes that were like the B movie, but every time you see a bee, it gets 1% quicker and shit like that. Or like the 100-hour video of like Shrek, but every time he says donkey, the whole B movie plays. I willingly lobotomize myself. We know. You should try, no thanks. uh, M-O-S-M-O. No, I feel like the M is later. It could be an OU, but it would have to be an OU at the end. Not like at the very end, but it can't be O second, U third. It can't be like Mount. I think Film Theory made a whole video on that, like the meme culture, or specifically like the B movie or something. Stomp. I like Stomp. Stomp sounds pretty good, actually. Ooh. Okay, so no O third either. This makes me think there's definitely another vowel in here. Like rumor. Rumor. I think it was a video that would be 8 octillion years long if it was real. Um. DJ, thoughts on me nearly capturing Origin on Eric here, only for me to have to reset a 4 or 6 hour attempt because I got too greedy and didn't make Carbide or surge up until the 4th reinforcement. You know, that's definitely, that sucks, man. Yeah. I don't be that greedy next time. That's all I can say. How's it going, Raceball? Yeah, this is definitely you. I don't think OUM can be a starting. So it's UM blank O, which is probably BO. Is Dumbo a word? I mean, it could be Wumbo. It could be Gumbo. I think it's probably Gumbo, but it probably should have been Wumbo. Jumbo would have been good, but I think, did we already use J? I didn't. I don't remember. Is Wumbo a word? No, it's a fucking meme from SpongeBob. You had it set to M for Mini when you should have had it set to W for Wumbo. Alright, it's been 30 years since I last played Slay the Spire. Let's see if I even have the fucking game downloaded, because I didn't check. Yes, I do. That's good. It's a rather small game. I would hope I would still have it downloaded. How's it going, Rex, by the way? Now we do an Albuquerque, but every word plays everything you know is wrong, and every millisecond the Weird Al show plays. Yeah, it's basically the same shit, yeah.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes.
All the Bob L'Esponge I watched was not in English, so I miss out on most of... That's unfortunate. You probably have your own references, though, right?
A mighty fine show.
Okay, let me get
for a mighty
the
fine
game
man.
running. Hopefully it just works the first time like all the other games I play. Excellent. Albuquerque was entirely made to rage bait. That explains so much why Solar likes it. Professional rage baiter. Going very well. Passed an exam today that I've been struggling with for 2 years now, so we ball. How are you? That's awesome. What's the subject? Who said I liked Albuquerque? Was it you? Who was the motherfucker who did Albuquerque for like a fucking class project? Was that Baja? It was Roman law. Holy shit, what are you studying? Are you studying like history or something? We live in a society. Sorry, Solar. Boy who cried wolf or whatever, right? Alright, where are we at? Man, I suck at Ironclad. Level 4 Ascension on Ironclad. We got level 7 on Silent, 7 on Defect, and 11 on Watcher. I watched most cartoons in Slovenian, and SpongeBob didn't really stick for references. Damn, that's unfortunate. SpongeBob is like fucking cultural zeitgeist in the US. I was the guy that did Albuquerque for a fucking class project just to rage bait. Okay, so it was Baja. Alright, I take it back, Solar. You rage bait different ways. I'm sorry. Alright. Learn to burp on command and still have Albuquerque memorized. Congratulations. I am studying law, and in Slovenia, Roman law is a mandatory subject because something entire tradition of law in Europe is based on Roman law. I guess that makes sense then, as sort of one of those one-off classes you need to understand the roots. Turns out you're part Slovene. Oh, interesting. I mean, if you trace my family roots back far enough to Europe, I end up mostly German and Irish. Thus my name. The DHS straight up is using Nazi Germany slogans now. Yeah, it feels like we're regressing right now as a general society. How much can you write on the TTS message? That's a good question. I haven't actually tested it. I can also pronounce Worcestershire. I actually don't know if what I just said was correct. I just read it. Oh, that's where this whale is from? Oh, yeah, he's like the good guy who's helping you slay the Spire or something. I don't know. Okay, so do we want to remove a card from deck, max HP, lose all money for a rare colorless? That's not bad. What's our, what are we looking at here? No elites for a little while, actually. Surprisingly few elites. And I'm probably not going left. There's a lot of battles over... Well, I could probably do 3, decide from there where I'm going, hit the money, right? We'll go with a lose all gold for rare colorless. Hand of Greed, we could get our money back. I do like that. What did I miss? Holy shit. Chat's blowing up right now. I'm gonna test how much I can write on the TTS. Do it. Especially since in Austria-Hungary they had parts of the law straight up carried over from Roman law and we were forced to exist under them for a good long while. Well then, yeah, I suppose it makes sense. You ran into that whale in Dead Cells, really? Slay the Spire reference? They did a thing a while back referencing a million indie games in their game. Okay. That explains it. Alright, let's go here, since we're broke. See if we can kill this guy with our... with our Hand of Greed. I'm probably gonna have to go around once more, and I'm taking this damage because I didn't draw any defense. Hold that. Alright. Double defend this turn. Hand of Greed is now lethal, so we're just waiting to draw it. There it is. Money! Alright, we can go the strength build, or we can try to go for the orb build. The reprogram seems pretty cool. Papa John's sucks, by the way. Sorry, I saw Papa John's mentioned, and I had a visceral reaction to it. Damn, I could make eggs, but every time I do, I make Papa John's pizza. Hate when that happens. Especially since you can't even eat it afterwards because Papa John's is inedible. 500 character limit? Is that for the TTS? I had Pizza Hut in Madrid, and that was decent enough for a cheap-ass pizza. Honestly, I hate Pizza Hut too, but I think it might just be worse in America. Use the celebratory hands in the air emoji. We're taking a reprogram. You hate Pizza Hut? It's just not that good. At least in America, it's not that good. Well, I guess I'm taking that damage regardless. Great. Get out of here. Bro, that's the best fast food pizza? That's a wild take. Holy. There's no shot we actually think that, right? You see, I think the closest I was to a Pizza Hut was in Madrid, so I had to try. Yeah, true. I mean, like, I'm sure it's actually better in Europe. They tend to have slightly tighter regulations on what you can put in stuff. But what's the worst well-known fast food pizza? I actually think it's Papa John's, probably. I've always been kind of a proponent of Hungry Howie's, but, like, I'm not, like, that strongly in favor of Hungry Howie's. I think Sbarro makes pretty good pizza as well. Little Caesars is, like, alright as well. I'm alright with Little Caesars, but Hungry Howie's is probably, if I had to pick a Hungry Howie's. I feel like Sbarro's not around. It's like only in malls. Do I just want the HP here? Probably top myself off. Yeah, sure. Dunkin' Donuts, I tend to like Dunkin' Donuts as well. The fuck is Hungry Howie's? Okay, if you don't even know what hold on.
Methional thronylthronil glutaminyl arginyl tyrosyl glutamols ilusyl phenyl alanil alanil glutaminol leucylysyl glutamyl arginyl lysyl glutamyl glycylalanil phenylalanil valyl perolyl phenyl alanil volthronil usyl glycylaspartyl pronyl glycylyl.
Yo, he's kind of nailing this.
Glutaminals ilusylysyl esolucylaspartyl thronil.
That was pretty solid. That was a good one. An American Southeast pizza chain. Yeah, Hungry Howie's is actually pretty damn solid. I mean, he did better than I could have. Ryan killed it. Alright, let's lose that HP we just got back because I like money. Money! Get full blocked, idiot. You do nothing. Punch him in the jaw 3 times. No, dual cast him as well. There you go. I'm gonna get your ass, boy. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll full block again and we'll just go next turn. Oh, actually, oh, that was lethal. Oh shit.
What's up, Doc?
I didn't realize I actually had lethal there. Thought Hand of Greed was only 15 damage at first. What's good, Lightspeed? Anyways, it's not like I can't just keep blocking against this guy until he dies. Oh, never mind. I do have to kill his ass. Sorry, buddy. What ascension are we playing on? I think this is 7. It's been a while since I played. This is 7 on defect. Let's see. I don't mind an overclock, but I think I prefer go for the eyes. We just get local pizza spots in Australia. Yeah, I feel like pizza spots, if you're gonna go pizza, you should probably go local if there is one near you. We got a couple of really good ones near me, so I don't really do a ton of fast food pizza. New York pizza is good, but so overpriced. There's that too. Depending on where you live, pizza can be just really expensive. If you live out west, pizza is both bad and expensive, so it could be worse. It's a little early to be taking a ruby key, right? Let me go ahead and upgrade something. So, double energy is a good one because it goes down to 0 cost. Hand of Greed is good because you get extra damage and extra money. Reprogram's great because you gain 2. Let's go with the Hand of Greed upgrade now. We'll go for the scaling. How's the run going so far? Well, this is our first run. We're about halfway through the first one. We're doing alright so far. Bad and expensive. How are they operating? They don't have any competition. Ooh, that hydrate was a little bit before you redeemed that, so I'll do another one. Hey guys, at the end of the day, at least we're not French. This is true. This is true. He's right. He's right. Yo, where the fuck is all of my block? Like, how am I only drawing all attack cards some turns and only drawing all defense cards the next? I think I want to get rid of the spike slime. Like, what is this shit? Double me up. Defend, dual cast. And... Hand of Greed's exhaust, right? No. Oh, well, we're getting greedy then. What? We're gonna get greedy in this
when I was
bitch.
just a little bitty boy living in a box under the stairs in the corner of the basement of the house half a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop, you know the place. Well, anyway, back then life was going swell and everything was just peachy. Except, of course, for the
You'll really hate the
fact
French,
that
don't
every
you?
single morning my mother would make me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast.
Sounds like you've got a lot of memes in the tank there. Aha! Your eyes have been gouged out, idiot. Now what will you do? A lot of damage, but not enough. Get out of here. More money for me. Gain 2 focus, lose an orb slot, don't care. Steam barrier's nice, I think. Compile driver's not. Cowabunga, dude. Even the French hate the French? Word. Okay, so this is the kind of situation where you actually let the 3 turns pass, because we have a little bit of scaling in our compile, or our reprogram, rather. So I think we reprogram, and then we Hand of Greed to just slap the shit out of him. And we probably want a colorless here. Shuffle your discard into your draw card, secret weapon, an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Flash of Steel is probably the best one here. The eyes, Flash of Steel. What do we draw? Another reprogram. Great. I don't really care about the zap because they're only doing 1 damage anyways. Full block. Can't be mad at that. Certainly not against this guy. I will... Now's as good a time... Well, I don't need to double energy here because I have everything I need right here, right? I don't need to defend. We got another reprogram to work with. Might have lethal here, actually. We do. That was pretty clean. Pretty clean. I like a beam cell. Yeah. We need a little more card draw to make sure we can actually make good use of these 0 costs, but... I asked the French, it's true. They said so themselves. Akabeko is good. I don't know if it's better than just taking the Sapphire Key and being on my way, though. Do I have any good multi-hits? I don't know that I really do. 8 damage is 8 damage. We'll take it. Reprogram. Actually, hold on. God damn. Oh, that does... Yeah. I almost have lethal here, actually, with 28. That goes up to, what, 31 plus fear. Not quite lethal. Let's go ahead and drink this potion just to make sure that I can... Yeah, definitely double energy. Reprogram, defend, strike. Take the 8. Beam cell into Hand of Greed. Get looted. Faster than light. If you played 3 or less, draw a card. That sounds great. Or I could gain block equal to number of cards in discard pile. I don't have a very big deck, so that's not gonna be useful right now. Mr. The Salad and Soup, do you hate the French? You can be honest, we won't cancel you. Okay, I don't believe the second half, and also, why is that a meme? Remember, if you hover the attack like you will use it, the card will change to the damage that will actually occur. Yeah, that's only relevant if they have things like vulnerable on them, though. And I didn't want to use it and then realize I don't have enough, so I had to kind of do the mental math there. Alright, I'm fighting an elite either way. I guess I would rather fight the Burning now. Okay, we can make this work. We can make this work. I'm pretty sure this is Beam Cell, Vulnerable Potion, Lethal. And then I will go... I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, right? Take the 10, call it a day. Double my energy now. Faster than light. I really don't like the metallicize on these guys. That's not very cash money. Go for the eyes just to get that off of him. Do that. Cool. That's gotta be the worst one I can think of for these enemies. We'll be able to block. Get a little bit of damage in here. Lots of dazed. Cool. Alright, you gotta go, brother. Feeling better now. I think Hightail will fall off in a few months. We'll see, of course. It's like it just entered early access. We'll see how much staying power it has, because when your competition is like fucking Minecraft, basically, right? Like, you're gonna be hard pressed. Ooh, I don't think I can afford to be doing that. Are song requests still a thing? Oh, you know what? Let's take a vote now. Would you guys rather have the in-game music, or would you rather I turn off the in-game music and get Moobot up for this game? For some games, I won't turn it off because I think the music is part of the experience. Okay, you guys want song requests? awkward. Let me get the Moobot assistant up. There we go. Shoop. All right. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. This game's music loop is not good enough. Honestly, kind of fair. Alright, let's take the risk. We have Fairy in a bottle, it'll be fine. We got in the first try. We got Peace Pipe, that's fucking massive. I love that for me. Kill myself to upgrade 2 random cards. But we have Fairy in a bottle. No, I think I'm good, thanks though. Not a huge fan of what I'm looking at here. What's our boss? Ooh. Okay. Huh. 14 plus 25. Interesting. So, there's something about Hexaghost that some people may know, some people may not. But Hexaghost is a boss that on the second turn they do a really big attack, but that big attack is based on your current HP. So if I go into Hexaghost with 3 HP like this, and he goes to the second turn, he'll do like a 1x6 instead of a 6x6. Hexaghost is one of the few enemies that you don't necessarily need to rest against them. So especially with a Fairy in the bottle, I'm definitely going to just deal with it. Right? Assuming that I'm allowed to, like, block through this guy fully. Which it looks like they're kind of letting me get away with it right now. Big attack, eh? I can't full block that, so I think I'm just going to have to kill you, sir. 6, yeah. Sorry, buddy. Thought it was because Edge, not Chrome. Oh, was there a request doesn't meet category requirements? I mean, I trust you enough. I'll just go ahead and throw it in there. IRS diss track. Alright, don't make me regret it. Rebound. Put the next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile. I do kind of like the synergies that exist there. With things like Hand of Greed, or Reprogram as well. Reprogram's a good one. So, I honestly think that this is a situation where I toke. And we remove Zap from our deck since we're fully out of orbs at this point. Or Dual Cast. But Dual Cast still gives us that one burst. Maybe it is Dual Cast first. Maybe it is Dual Cast first. Because then after that, it's a dead card completely, right? Excellent first reprogram. Punch him in the face twice. See, 1x6 and we have a Fairy in the bottle. I don't think I care about... probably a rebound into a leap, or a rebound into a beam cell. Might like rebound into beam cell. And we're full blocking. Hey, ChatGPT, what was I going to say? Alright, so we've got huge damage. Hand of Greed's actually just a really good card in terms of just the raw damage it deals. Oh, we drew a burn. Nifty. Go for the eyes, beam cell, do a little bit of that. This is a good hand to double up. Alright, now we get the hand agreed back next turn. Reprogram. I think I just... Do I block here so that it triggers? Right? And... Well, the strike's not going to do anything, so I might as well put the zap for the extra 1 damage a turn, right? So he hits, and then I trigger the fairy bottle on the second hit, so I don't actually take any damage. Rebound the FTL. Do that. There we go. Now he's trying to cook my ass. We don't full block, but we block enough of it that it shouldn't matter. Right? And I don't get to farm him, but whatever. We had 2 burn pluses in our hand, that wasn't really an option. What is Fairy in a Bottle? Fairy in a Bottle allows me to revive when I die once. Revive with 30% HP. All for One feels pretty good. We don't have any claws yet, but we do have 4 0 costs. And we could always pick up claws when we see them. Bias Cognition's not it. Amplify's definitely not it. All for One feels good here. But you don't have a Fairy in a Bottle, though? That's because I used it in the fight. Runic Pyramid is cool, but I don't know if it's that cool. Black Star's cool. I kind of want the Cursed Key a little bit. DJ, opinion on the IRS. They could really stand to be funded a little better so that I don't have to file my own taxes. Like, why do we not do it like the other countries where you just kind of like, they just tax you and then you're done with it? Like, why do I have to tell you guys how much I'm paying you when you guys already know that? Because you audit people all the time. Like, I hate it as a concept as it currently exists. It feels like it could be done better. Yeah, fuck it. I can toke, so I'm not as scared of curses. Alright, we're back up to 58. I'm fucking rich right now, so I think we probably hit this shop into the elite, into potentially a second, depending on how we're feeling. Feels like a pretty good path down the middle here. We double up. That's worth way more now. Hit you. Take the 6. Make sure he doesn't scale, basically. Alright, we probably let this guy go, though. Let's go for the eyes on you. Let's all for one here to draw back 3. FTL. I don't need to go for the eyes there. We can Hand of Greed here. Then we can hit him for whatever. We don't need to Steam Barrier, no one's attacking. Caca. Yes, Caca. Indeed. Beam Cell. Rebound. The strike. Defend, defend. Alright. I guess I won't be doing much this turn. I'll just hit that guy. I've slayed the Spire before. My favorite build. Shit as many orbs as possible. Well, that is a solid build. I will not Discount that. Give me your money. Turbo feels alright, but we might have enough energy. I don't know. I might prefer an overclock to a turbo. But given the options here, it is an upgraded turbo. Alrighty. Sure, let's read the book. Oof, ouch, damage. Oof, ouch, more damage. Oof, oof. Obtain the book. Nilri's Codex. At the end of your turn, you may shuffle one of 3 random cards into your draw pile, if you'd like to. Does this make the game a lot longer because of the extra upkeep? Yes. But it's pretty cool. We can remove our zap. How's it going, Lazy Turtle? Top 3 things I hate. Romaine lettuce, the IRS, the French. Solar has some really strange hates. Oh, hi, Mock. Alright, not a fan of the lack of block. That'll do. Hold this. Sure. Distilled Chaos is nice. And I will take, ooh, an overclock. We need card draw pretty badly. Go shop here. I don't think there's anything I'm super interested in removing. I guess that would be a strike if it's anything. Since we have a lot of damage and not a lot of block, we probably make our hand a little bit more consistent removing that. Who says I want romaine when iceberg is by far the best lettuce? Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't give a shit. 3 things I hate: IRS, Lucia, and Mother Brain. Okay. DJ, Lord of the Stanky Leg, how doth thou fare this finest of days? It fares quite nicely. Data disk is worthless for us. I like a regen potion a lot. We'll probably take regen, clockwork souvenir. I see a claw hiding back here that I'm 1,000,000% taking. And then I can also take a whetstone and a thinking ahead. And we upgrade the claw immediately. And we get the thinking ahead. We're doing great now. Get 'em, boys! Oh, fuck, it's these dudes. What's up, guys? Fancy seeing you here. Alright, Distilled Chaos, show me what to do. Go for the eyes. Thinking ahead. Put on top of the draw pile. Do I need that turbo? I might need that turbo. Let's put Steam Barrier on top for now. And you are now vulnerable, I guess. Can I kill here? I don't see any lethals. I've got 31. That's not enough for Taskmaster, right? So we just spam all of our cards. Tons of block. They aren't gonna put any wounds, I don't think. I don't remember how that works.
I'm your
It's probably the best move.
and pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a
Auto
fine
shields.
show. A mighty fine
Yes, I took
show
some damage.
for a mighty fine
What if we just
day.
all ask for the same song? I don't know if it lets you put multiple on the same. Thank you for the curly toes. Definitely overclock me here. I like the all for one. I like the double energy as well. Let's all for one Taskmaster beat his ass to death. We will go for the eyes. Oh, actually, let me overclock again real quick. Okay, FTL. Give me the auto shields. Rebound. The strike, I think. And full block. 11 damage in an artifact? Say less. Reprogram. Core surge. Defend. Not a full block, but we're regenning, so it's not a big deal. Gain 13 block, retain your hand. This one's what's your upgrade? 60. Not great. Skip those. Isn't this guy supposed to do a thing where he, like, prevents me from attacking the following turn or something? Skim is good. When is he gonna start doing that? Eat shit. We got him. Smiling Mask. Very nice. Sunder is a choice. I don't think it's very good, though. Not a very good choice. Some AoE is nice, though. We'll take a Sweeping Beam. Now we rest. What else did I miss here? Is that an energy drink? What are we talking about? Gamer Sups or something like that? Daily caloric intake is just Gamer Sups. Yup. So sad to hear of your untimely Twitch ban coming February 23rd, 2026. Oh, wait. What am I gonna get banned for? I haven't drunk Gamer Sups because I actually have a life, but one of my friends has drunk it and said it's just fruity pre-workout. Fair enough. Yeah, I haven't ever had any either. I know there's like a bunch of flavors or something, right? Why is bro wired? Is he a... He's funny play on words. Equilibrium can be good when you want setup. Yeah, this is true. Alright, you're gonna need to not do that. Alright, this is definitely a rebound into claw angle. Perfect damage for a kill, too. And 11 block will have to do. We'll go ahead and take a second Steam Barrier. Alright. Think ahead. We put the leap on top since we're not being attacked this turn. We beam cell you. In fact, part of me wants to ignore this minion, but I probably shouldn't. Alright, yeah, I'll hit you with that to not waste damage. And I don't need to block anymore, so... DJ, why were you on the flight logs? Where'd you get those? Those are supposed to be... classified. Oh my good Sergio. Rampage is better than Claw, though? Not if you have the setup for Claw, what? Claw has a lot of synergies. Alright, we FTL here. Why the fuck is this guy constantly doing his big attack on me? Kind of annoying. Alright, double my energy so that I can play all this. Reduce the damage we take as much as possible anyways. Take the reprogram. Recursion's good too, but... we're kind of on that reprogram shit. Double reprogram. Just Hand of Greed this guy. We don't need to use the turbo. None of that's worth a damn. There we go. That looks more like it. Alright, we sweep. We draw them cards. Wait, no. We draw them cards like this. Because it's cheaper. And you die, and you die, and you die. And that's all that happens. Meteor Strike's not bad. I can't afford it, but... Well, I can if I draw it at the same time as Turbo. We'll see what happens. Claw. All for one. Claw again. Rebound the strike for more damage. And, I don't know, Melter, sure. We just playing songs in Geometry Dash right now? I guess so. JD, tips on how to boost my Carbide and Surge production. Build more. Has anyone here been deadlocked? I have not. 2 weeks into 2026, already feel like quitting. Quitting 2026? Quitting... What do we mean by that? Can we just move to 2027? Surely next year will be better, right? I like a free dexterity. That's nice. These are not worth taking, I don't think. Ah, pain! Ah, my fucking ankle! Oh, God! What's the beta art? Oh, that sucks. But at least we got a, Matroshka? I don't know if that's worth anything, actually. I'm pretty sure I just want the key here. Getting that Act 2 is a little weird. Okay, now watch this. We go here. We remove it. Tough one. 2034 will be my year. At least you've got a plan, man. You got a 10-year plan. You're like, 8 years from now, that's gonna be the one. Already fucked up the next 8 years. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Fell down a stair yesterday and... That's just the world hating you, man. Sweep him. Big damage. Hit the one with the least HP. Give me another sweeper. Oh god, they're cacawing. Let me get that thinking ahead. Let's put the turbo on top because we have a double energy here. Give me the rebound into the Hand of Greed here. We're gonna have the Hand of Greed next turn. I don't know what I'm listening to right now, but I don't think I like it. Oh, this is another one of these songs that I already told you I'm gonna skip every time I see it. Caw! You do not belong here. Easy clap, go next. No, I don't need more energy. Ugh, the fucking avocado. You immediately draw it up again. We double. And then we just go the fuck in on the avocado, I think. Yeah. I'll take a one-use block, sure. I don't like Code Red, or even hate it, for the matter. What is Code Red? Is that the group, or is that the song? That's the song, I see. I'm neither here nor there on this. This isn't too bad. Hit him with the FTL. Hit him with the Steam Barrier boot sequence. All for one. The only reason I'm willing to kill this guy right now is because I have an artifact. so he cannot actually do anything bad to me. We're already full blocking, so we just go next. None of that. Go for the eyes, of course. A little bit of order there with the beam cell. Sweet beam. Hand of Greed, slap him in the face. Actually, might be more inclined to block here. There's an elite coming up. Yeah, let me block here. In fact, let me... No, I'll take the 2. I'll take the 2. Hyper beam for sure. Beam cell. Hyper beam for a trillion. Rebound for the kill. I like a hologram. Hologram's good. Hologram's very good. Especially upgraded. Now, do I want to just take the upgrader here, or do I want to go for an elite? We're facing that guy. Let me go for the upgrade or the removal or something here. I think it's probably my better choice. I don't think I need an upgrade. I'm kind of partial to hologram without the exhaust. And then we probably rest after this one. Yeah, these schmucks. Okay, but what if I just loot your corpse? Fuck out of here. Overclocked me. I want to see what I draw. Unfortunate that I drew all for 1, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I'll take a recycle. Think ahead. Toss the turbo here. Rebound the claw for sure. So go for the eyes, rebound the claw, punch him in the face. Take the 11 because we just gotta. Echo form's a little too late into this fight to deal with. The melter could be good depending on if I draw it right here and now. I did not. I can hologram back. Hand of Greed, I think? Should be good. Wait, how much damage? Why can't I look at how much damage my claw does? Why would you do that to me? Alright, well, if we're doing things that way, then just give me the all for 1. Yeah, okay, it wouldn't have been lethal. It would have been off by 1, and I would have been sad. Pew! Focus potion is not really what I want, but cool. Don't like those. You know, Sire DJ, I was once a skilled slay the... That's not how that's spelled. Slay the Spire player. We're gonna have some fire songs now. But then I took an arrow to the knee. That's a classic right there. So we have 3 potions. Do we need to rest against this guy? I'll play it safe. Alright, we draw 2. We put 1 on top. We immediately draw it again. This was a super lame first turn. I guess I can drink the focus potion. Whatever. Give me another faster than light. It's a draw neutral free damage, basically. Overclock. I think you're supposed to kill one of these minions, but not both, is how it's supposed to go. Give me the plated armor. Charge battery's fine. hippity hoppity, I take the kids and the property. Is that Lost Solar? It's kind of funny. Like the lore behind Lost is funny. Give me the reprogram. Claw, Steam Barrier. All for one this guy. That's a lot of cards. Go for the eyes here. Overclock me. I think the last one is charge battery. I'm actually okay with the turbo as well. Faster than light for this kill. And then we just go the fuck in on this guy. Not quite a full block, but about as close as you can get. I take like 2 damage. I'll take a scrape. We double energy for sure. We would pass on the sweeping beam if we used scrape, but I might be okay with that. I think the better option here is hologram, all for one. And then we strike, then all for one, because I know I have a lot of these bitches. Now we draw up. We use the reprogram. We scrape. We get our claw back. We sweeping beam. We charge battery. And we're full blocking. Now that's a turn. Yes, yes, I'm many things now. I don't think that's quite lethal, is it? Yeah, 30 plus 12, not quite lethal. Alright, then you gotta go, brother. Sorry about that, but you gotta go. Oh, bro's hitting like a truck right now. Sorry, but I'm hitting like a trucker. That was clean. That was a clean second boss. Yeah, the one that's playing does count, Eva. Prevent the next time you would lose HP. It is a good card, but sometimes it's wasted. There are certain people, certain enemies that you can use it against. Now, I will say Meteor Strike is really good if we can, like, get it going. Because Plasma doesn't care about how little focus you have. So if I can consistently get this off, which I can get it somewhat consistently since I do have Turbo available to me, and I have a couple different ways to draw between Hologram and Overclock. We also have double energy, right? There are ways to do this, especially starting with 4. Which might be 5 once I open this. It's like Slaver's Collar, right? I do like a Slaver's Collar. Look in the queue, DJ. Yeah, you got one song in here. What about it? You've requested too many... Maybe you've requested too many songs in too short of a period. I'm gonna take Slaver's Collar. That's good against elites. Against elites and against bosses, I can Meteor Strike for free. Not for free, but you see what I'm saying. It's saying I have too many songs in the queue. It's saying that you've requested too many songs recently. I don't know if that might be because you've requested a lot in a short period of time, and then the song queue filled up a whole bunch. That might be it. Just, like, try again in a minute. You'll be fine. Okay, I have 2 of the 3 keys. I kind of want to stop by a couple extra rest points this time around, but I don't get a lot of that option. I get one of these, and one of these, and one of these, right? Okay, let's go the right side to start. What's up, bro? What is this? This sounds like a fucking... What is this? Why is there a fucking vine in here? Let's go... I guess rebound Hand of Greed. Bro's gonna hit me either way, right? Okay, we can not quite full... Well, we can full defend with hologram. We're fine. We pull the rebound, we rebound, we claw the rebound, and then we double block. We skip. We reprogram beam cell, claw, sweeping beam. Double energy doesn't matter, he's dead anyways. This song is, to be clear, this is a song by Butthole Surfers, which is certainly an interesting title for a group. I'm not actually using a lot in the way of powers, so I'm not sure I like heat sinks. I could use a couple powers, but I don't have any, and I'm not just gonna take a dead card for the fuck of it. Double energy I like. I'm gonna draw whatever I pick here, regardless. Okay. I'm just gonna go in on this guy. Actually, probably better to block at this point, eh? Skip! 25, so I take like, what, 5? 6? 6. Reprogram, sweeping beam. Ooh. Can't farm you for money because of the way this particular enemy works, but... Core Surge is nice. Playing good but stupid songs, that's fine. If the shit still slaps, it's fine. Have I already all for one this one? Yes, I have. Okay. So we hologram the all for one. We FTL. And then we all for one here. And we draw a billion cards. And we kill with the Core Surge. And then we just start hitting this guy. A little bit of order with the vulnerable, but whatever. Overclock. Go for the eyes. I'll go ahead and turbo as well, sure. Let me get a go for the eyes. I'm gonna have to kill another guy now. I would like to full block, thank you. Yes, yes, you can keep reviving. I'll get you eventually. Jesus Christ, what a weird... What's wrong with you people? I think their most famous song is called Pepper. Word. Give me another scrape. 1 HP remaining. They can't really do anything to me either, though. Hold that. Second claw, there we go. It is true, you're not wrong about that. Now, is there anything I would like to remove at this point? Is there probably just another strike, right? We got 513, I like an anchor. Gambling chip also goes hard as fuck. A second reprogram wouldn't be bad either. We could go reprogram gambling chip and a removal. Or we could take anchor or reprogram and a removal. I like the removal. Get that strike out of here. Let me get that reprogram. Anchor that shizzy. Gambling chip is just so damn good, though. Just being able to, like, say, oh, this is a bad first hand, let me just get a different one. And especially since you can discard those cards, if you draw some zero costs, you can throw them in there into the discard early, and you can still get them back from the all-for-one. What is blessing my ears? Your guess is as good as mine. And then give me a distilled gas. Yeah, fight me. Okay, we drop the go for the eyes. And I think that's it. We overclock. We thinking ahead. We defend. We drop the defend. We definitely want to use a potion here. Probably on you. I think we sweeping beam as well, but I might want to reprogram first. Let me see what Distilled Chaos does. Cool. Okay, we're not going to Hand of Greed. We're going to double reprogram. We're going to do this. We also drew a claw. I've heard this one as well. One thing I hope Slay the Spire fixes is enemy balancing. Some elites are harder than the bosses. I don't know if I'd agree with that, but yeah, there are some, I mean, it's part of it, I think. I think it's impossible to suggest that a developer make every single enemy exactly as difficult as every other enemy, but yeah, it could definitely use like a little bit of balancing. I'm not going to say that balancing is a bad thing. Do we have a turbo in here? No, but I could potentially do like an overclock or something. There's the double energy. It's not quite enough though. Alright, we'll just go the steam barrier route then. Wait till bro finds that. No thanks, I'm good. That's reasonable. We get another steam barrier. Bro's getting strong. Not strong enough though. Give me 25 bucks. No longer weakened. Nice. Liquid bronze, also great. Okay, stack might be worth a damn now. Stack might actually be worth a damn now that I have a few more cards and it's upgraded. I do not like this enemy. This enemy is an enemy that I just hate. You can go, of course. And I guess you can go as well. Nah, you should probably stay. Hand of Greed can go. Sweep his ass. 12. We're gonna have to accept that as good enough. Yeah, I hate this enemy. This might be my least favorite enemy in the game. Rip and Tear is good. Scales with strength. You can't weaken me though. Neener neener. I think my least favorite part about this particular enemy is that he can curse you, so you just don't want to use your last attack. So like if I hit him here, well actually he won't even change if I hit him here, will he? I can just do that. Indeed he is. Like, I don't want to hit him. Because he might do more damage, right? Like, like, if I hit him right now, there's a chance that he just switches to something that will one-shot me. But there's not really anything you can do about it. I guess I'll take the curse. I'm holding on to my fire potion for if I can kill him with it. I'm actually not too bad off with the curse since I can remove those. Like -1 max HP, I'm pretty sure if you remove it or something like that. 3 max HP, whatever. I think I have space for another song. What should I play? Oh, don't ask him. He's gonna ask you to play some shit like Curly Toes. Put 1 card from your draw pile into your hand. I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is hologram a All for One. Hey, buddy. Yeah. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your butt. Until he drops something like this 6x3 here. And let me draw 2. And we'll put the claw on top. And then maybe what I do is nothing. I'm full blocking here, so right, like, I don't think I need to do anymore. Definitely give me a second All for One. I'm thinking about We Are Charlie Kirk, but I don't know. I might skip We Are Charlie Kirk. 12 block. Oh, hey, that's a lot more than I thought I had in that discard pile. Alright, yeah, brother, I'm gonna need you to eat shit and die. In fact, give me your money while you're at it. Jeez, I hate that guy. Well, if I was ever considering, going for that elite, I'm not anymore. Go ahead and get out of here. Rest up. I will fight anyone except that guy. Replace both my defense? No. Keep one defend, replace the turbo, replace the double energy. Yeah, that feels better. And then we go boom, boom, boom. Those suck. Forgot limit was 2, thought it was 3. It usually is 3. It's not 3 if there's like a lot of stuff. We Are Charlie Kirk, aggressive funk remix is real and will hurt you. Okay. You know what? It's actually probably worth throwing the fire potion here to reduce 11 damage. Amazing. Okay, we do this so that we can sweeping beam without eating complete shit. But I can't hit these guys right now. I think reinforced body is a good pickup for this one. So we can go claw here, and then we can reinforce body, right? And then we can still go for the eyes afterwards here. Sunder might work. Well, there can't be a better time for stack. And if I'm gonna pull back my cards, then I'm also gonna be pulling back a turbo, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and all for one. Like so, we turbo. Sunder does 26, so we sunder his dumbass. We steam barrier. We go ahead and beam cell this guy, and then the Hand of Greed will kill. No damage taken. I mean, we took some damage, but not that turn. Self-repair feels pretty good. Immediately travel to the boss. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. Maybe we don't. Thanks for the option, though, I guess. So am I okay with opening this for a second curse? I don't think I am. We rest. Hello. Hello there? We have double energy meteor strike. I don't see why I wouldn't just keep those. I would like some block, though. Or card draw. Yeah, those work. Double me up. Meteor strike. This guy. Can't really redraw anything, but I can block. Why? What? It's just dick. That's the joke. The joke is penis. What is, like... One of my favorite synergies in this game is electrodynamics and static discharge. Ah, the hurt myself to hurt you method. Here we go. FTL here. Now this is lethal on him. God damn, these guys are hitting like fucking trucks this time around. Thinking ahead. We go auto shields into all for one. I'm sorry. We're not... Like, at least have it have words, guys. Oh, it was Solar that asked you to add that. Curious. There seems to be a through line between songs I skip and the person who requests them. Don't apologize, that was ass. Okay, word. No, we don't need more. This run has basically been constant fights the entire way. Toss those. I can't really use the double energy here. Do that. Double block. That'll do for now. None of that. Nice, volume 3. I normally pick from 2 and 4. What the fuck? I have yet to request a song that DJ thinks is bad. Yeah, it's not, like, yeah. Like, as long as you're requesting something that makes even the slightest modicum of sense, I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, this is pretty alright. Meanwhile, Solar... Good lord. There's been so much mention of Venus in the last 5 songs, I'm kind of getting over it. Anyone here got banned on Google Play? No? No, I don't think I have. I'm not going to be able to use whatever I draw unless it's FTL. Oh, I'm probably just gonna die here, yeah? What the fuck is this? I drew no block again. GG, y'all. Holy shit, that was a rough set of fights. Did I fight like 10 things in a row? Because one of these question marks was also a fight. 07s. Nothing you can do about that. I don't think that's happened, Baja. I don't think that's happened. 07s. Meteor is such a trap. I got to use it a couple times, but I don't think just taking out Meteor would have saved that run, because there were a lot of turns where it was just like, you're taking 40 damage. No block for you. Alright, let's Watcher it. Ascension 11. Transform 2 cards for a curse? No, thank you. Let's go, let's just take a random card, yeah? Nah, let's take the max HP. I'll take the max HP. Alright, we've got Flaming Elite early on, if we want it. Let's go here. It's about having a thin but effective deck. Yeah, I only had 25 cards. That's not too bad, honestly. This is clearly not the turn that we erupt. Vigilant. Okay, this is a weird fucking hand. I hate that. We might have lethal here. We do. We do indeed. We could take a prostate. or an empty body. 25 is a lot in this game. I really don't think it is. 25 is not that many. 25 is a pretty standard deck, I feel like. Like 35, that's a lot. 25 cards is not that many in this game. Literally more than double the starting deck size. Well, yeah, of course. You start with 4 strikes and 4 defense. I don't think it is. I really don't think it's that much. I feel like I've watched a fair amount of Slay the Spire in my time, and pretty much always you have, like, at a bare minimum, 20 cards in your deck. I don't think you ever get to the end, unless you're trying to go for, like, an infinite every single run, I don't think you ever end with, like, 12 cards in your deck. It's basically never. Definitely max HP here. Do I want to lose 89 gold for a relic? There's not a shop for a while, right? Yeah. I'll take a relic for 89. Blood vial? Nice. We'll go question mark into Flaming Elite early. Yeah, I kind of figured it might be a fight. Good with the empty body, double strike to remove their shields. Well. We go next. Baja's name makes me want to go back to vulgarities, but I've been clean for 2 streams. I'm really trying to go clean. Honestly, it's probably better to just kill him. We have lethal. Watcher has lethal. Enter Calm or Wrath. I like a good potion. Insight. Insight is draw positive, and it is retain. I do think an Evaluate is a pretty solid card. Crush Joints can also go hard, though. Did you know the Watcher is absolutely broken if you know how to play her seriously? You can go infinite with just a couple cards. Yeah, for sure. Watcher's one of the best for that. I like a... I mean, Evaluate is one such... Evaluate's draw neutral, I guess, technically. As a whole. Go Crush Joints. Thin but effective is hard to do, though. Like, you're not just gonna get offered exactly the cards that you need to make a 10-card deck every time you play. Yeah, definitely just crushes joints there. Mods crushes balls. And then we crushes balls again. Ditch. Sands of Time is alright, but it's... I don't know. Mod's Airstrike is home. What am I listening to now? No. Jesus Christ. If I see that again, I'm gonna be annoyed. Sash Whip is another good one. I do like to sometimes take, like, one of these Tranquilities. This is a very good get-out-of-jail-free card to take one of these, especially with the upgrade being 0 cost, right? I want to go into aggressive... I want to be aggressive this turn, but I can't get back out of aggressive and it's not quite lethal, that kind of thing. How are you not annoyed yet? I'm actually very annoyed. I'm just trying to keep it to myself. Can't erupt on him without waking him up. But I guess I drew my Tranquility already, so I'm okay with that. Upgrade all cards in my hand. Sure. That makes everything way cheaper. Then we can, honestly, I think I just stay in this stance. We have our way out if we need it. But we do so much damage, right? And then if we want to, we could even Miracle, save our Tranquility, block most of the damage. Crush joints again. And let's just go for the face on this one. This boss is one that you can't really just fuck around with forever. There's not really a lot to do here besides do some damage and move next. Yeah, this is from Songs in the Key of Z as well. Honestly. Damn, you're only doing 10? Yeah, obviously I'm gonna go into Tranquility there. But I want to hit him with the big strike. With blocks only being 4, you might as well just take the 20, right? This is how early elites go. It is health as a resource, basically. Did we really not draw any damage? Alright. Fuck you. I'm going into Wrath so that my Wrath deals double damage. Ooh, I like what is this? Pentagraph? Follow up. Evaluate. Evaluate's back. I'll take an evaluate. Oh fuck, DJ requested a song because I didn't think it would go in. Maybe don't do that? Thoughts? Go rest. Y'all gonna make me regret turning on song requests today. Remove a card, obviously. We've got a couple of block cards thus far. I think we remove a defend. Anchor's pretty great. You never know when you might just draw a dead hand, right? We got 56 bucks. I don't think I'm going to the store. Smith me. I think Eruption is probably one of the best smiths you can do here. Vigilance is just some extra block. Eruption just gets you so much. That's just some extra block as well. That one extra energy on a turn where you're trying to spend all your energy killing shit is kind of worth a lot. Right, we erupt, we strike, we go back into empty body, we miracle our defend, full block. Kill, remove, evaluate, insight, crush his joints. Full block. Kill. The Holy Trinity of block, anchor, and captain's wheel. Anchor, captain's wheel, and... Oh yeah, I can't remember it off the top either. These are not it. I like free max HP though. Delicious. Oh yeah, I guess I'm forgetting I actually start with 10 blocks. Miracle for the hit. Okay, buddy, we're gonna erupt, and that is lethal. Watcher has lethal. More news at 11. Thank you for the hydrate. Delicious. Tantrum is like, okay. Empty Mind is just solid. That's a 3 on upgrade. Empty Mind's great. Horned Cleat, that's the one. Okay, we could probably take out a couple of these guys. 1. And then empty body back out for the full block. That's what? 3 damage? Whatever, we'll live. Okay, we crush joints. We vigilance, miracle, empty mind. We drew our insight. We tranquility into an eruption. Which allows us to get 2 kills. That's just lethal. Indignation. If you are in Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable to all enemies, otherwise enter Wrath. I don't love that card. I really don't. None of these really feel that great to me. Slime boss. Give me the elite. Let me get the swift potion here. I don't need to do any blocking this turn, so it's all about trying to figure out the most damage here. Which is going to be a skill into as much damage as I can get. So I guess it's Tranquility. Or I could also, like, evaluate, maybe. Yeah, let's do an evaluate. Crush joints. Erupt. Miracle. And we take, like, 4, because we have so much overblock from the anchor plus the shit I was playing. And then we can... well, hopefully we'll draw some fucking damage. Amazing. Well, obviously we want to go lethal here first, and then we empty mind or tranquility. I don't like empty mind because I don't want to actually draw good stuff, but gotta deal with it. The song goes out to chat. Shut the fuck up. Clear all those dazed out of there. Okay, I guess we didn't. The fuck? That was half of them on the first turn, rip. Okay, so we can vigilance into eruption, and that just gives us the 8 free block. I don't think we have lethal, though. Crush joints, no, that's only 28. Okay, so we gotta go, like, bam, and then bam back into tranquility. Finally use the damn thing. Yippee. I think any money DJ makes from Twitch goes into therapy for what we put through. We? Got him. Birdface turn. 2 health on a power is pretty damn good. Especially with Rushdown. Rushdown is one of those cards needed for the infinite. You go down to a 0 cost? I don't know that I care about that since I only play it the once. Pretty sure we upgrade Empty Mind or Tranquility here. Maybe Tranquility for the 0 cost. I am we. Alright. We go Vigilance turn 1. Crush Joints, and that's it, I'm pretty sure. Ew. I'm all slimy. Alright, hold that. Slime Crush! Ooh, he's gonna hit me hard. Oh, buddy. Not if you get interrupted. It's about the worst possible timing on it because I drew 0 fucking cards that are relevant, but... Okay, we at least still get some stuff off here. Cool, 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 cool. Not the worst, then. We've got an Erupt. Cool. And I can always pull back out of it if I want to, either through Empty Body or through Evaluate plus Tranquility. I think I'm more partial... more partial to doing things this way for the full block. I like it when neither of them attack me. That's my favorite. That brings him down to exactly half. I don't want to do that. It's not good enough. Ah! We got a Redeem Hybrid as well. Okay, so we Insight. We... Vigilance into Empty Mind, maybe? I don't like that. This is kind of an annoying hand I'm looking at. Got 3 energy. Vigilance into Eruption is fine. And then we end with Empty Mind. Or we don't at all, and we just split them both now. The fuck is the other song? I have Wit and Windy, but what else? Nothing. I'm going to assume it's because you've requested too many in a short period of time. Okay, you're the only one attacking this turn? Then... Let me clear out the Slimed finally, right? Because that's going to be lethal, 13 or 12 plus Eruption, but... Oh shit, you're not considered a skill. My bad. How silly of me to assume that was a skill. That is a status. What an annoying series of cards to be drawing this time around. I don't mind being frail, as long as I'm not weakened, we should be able to do fine. Give me my energy. Start killing these fuckers. Good, honestly. I have Rushdown. I could always pull out if I don't draw something good. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna stay in Wrath. Hit me, man. I'm gonna heal at the end of this anyways. Just hit me. Oh, actually, nope, never mind. I still didn't draw any Dude, that was just a fucking awful boss. I had to split on 75, basically. Ay, ay, ay. I fucking hate that. What is this from? I don't recognize the art. Alright, that's enough of that. That was rough. We almost won the first one, but... We're right about 2 hours right now. Bellatrodal, go. Is that the name of this? Murder Drones? Is that what this series is? Huh. Well, nobody said Space Joker. Rip. All right, we're looking at a $3 or a $2. Jolly, perhaps? Are we jolly today? We are not. We're just Joker today. Spottle me. Old Jimbo.
FBI, open up!
How's it going, Chris? Quick evil raid. Boo. How was what were you playing? It's not from Murder Drones, but the music video is about the characters and by the studio. Okay, I see. All right, Raceball. The raid is happening. I see. We got it. I wanted to raid before you. That's true. Fair. Thank you. We are coming up on the end here, sort of. Imagine if we were playing any of the other crap, I would be embarrassed for you guys. You were hollowing the night. Where are you at? Are you far in that game, or are you still, like, playing through the main line? Join Minecraft. Oh, do you guys have, like, a different server going? Let's start with, like, Red Hut. I don't know. I haven't seen any guesses, so we're going Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, we're looking at U.S. male, not 4 members, less popular, not rock.
Curly toes.
After 1989.
I'm your curly toes and pink
Every time I hear that
ribbons
song.
and bows and glitters and glows
Oh, you said the
to put
Beatles. That's
on
totally
a
my bad. It's
fine
not the Beatles.
show.
Next.
A mighty fine show for a mighty fine man.
Almost at the... So, when you say almost at the end, do you mean true ending or normal ending? Because I'm like at the end of the normal ending, personally. All right, let's go with in honor of his relief. Keith? What? Hold on. I don't see that on here. True, I think it is. Ooh. Okay, so you're not too far behind where Golgi was. Chief Keith. Does he not? Oh, he does. Okay. I didn't see it on there for a little while. All right, we are looking at solo hip hop. But we're looking at early 2000s, middling popularity. Well, shit, that kind of fits 2 Chainz, doesn't it? Oh wow, 2 Chainz is a lot later than I thought. Holy shit, I thought 2 Chainz was like 2004. TTS is not working for me. Oh, what's it doing to you? Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's probably too popular. I would guess he's like 40 or something, but 18. Eminem's definitely too popular. But we know the general ballpark years now. We're looking at 95 to or 94 to 98. 94 to 98 is it's not Kid Cudi, right? I think Kid Cudi might be a little too young. 50 is after this. 50 is like 2001. Eminem's too popular. There's no way Eminem is below 200 in popularity. I don't buy that at all. The year is right, but there's no way he's that unpopular. Bro, I'm actually trying to recommend P. Diddy. P. Diddy is ballpark there. Is P. Diddy... I unfortunately think he might be more popular than 150, 200. Nas X. Or are we saying Nas or Pissman 12? Jesus. Just Nas? Okay. That is ballpark. Okay. Popularity is above 500 though. The OG Nas. Okay, that's why I was confirming. Nas versus Lil Nas X. Diddy is like 94. Okay, well, we could still potentially do Diddy. Lord knows Diddy doesn't hold himself back. This isn't Chris Brown's too popular. He's also a little too late. Fuck it. We'll guess P. Diddy. Where does he what does he go by? Oh, does he not make the list anymore? Did they take him off or something? Nelly might be 2000. I think you might be right about that. He just goes by Diddy? The fuck? Well, you're right on the year, but popularity is off. So we're looking for 97 exactly. Ludacris. I don't know if he's less... Ludacris might be it. Ludacris might be a little too old, though, actually. Ludacris feels like more of a 93 or something. Iron Mouse, Solar. All right, we know who's taking this seriously. Iron Mouse is my favorite 90s rapper. I was still on stream. Oh, you raided out and then you were still streaming. I haven't done that yet, but I fear doing that one day. Planning on making a song worse than Curly Toes. I'd be impressed if you could. I'd be willing to listen to it. If you make it, I'd be willing to listen to it. Try the Burns, parentheses, Russian band. We could try Ludacris, but I don't know if Ludacris fits this. Oh, Ludacris too early. All right, so we're looking at right around 300 popularity because it can't be any lower than 318. This is going to be someone who like features a lot, you know what I mean? Or so I would think. Um Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Lil Jon fits. Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Ah, not quite, not quite. A couple years off. Lil Jon definitely fits the bill of someone who likes to show up on a lot of other tracks but doesn't like have the popularity themselves. Timbaland. Might be mm, might be Timbaland. It is Timbaland. That fits. That fits. Very nice. He is fucking everywhere. Or he was. I think if someone raided while Big Dick Randy was playing, we would have been cooked. Yeah, I feel like actually if somebody had been looking for people to stream and come to ours and that was the shit that was playing, they would have been like, all right, maybe not this stream. The vibes are a little off. This is Bloons Tower Defense music, isn't it? I recognize this. If I make a shit song, what should it be about? Don't go the easy road. Don't make it about penis or anything like that. You gotta get creative with it, man, or I'm not gonna like it. I feel like Timbaland is more producer than rapper. Yeah, that's fair. Blank blank is the blank blank between the blank and blank rivers. No, not rivers. Through the blank blank near the blank blank of blank blank via blank through the blank blank of blank. Okay. Pass. W. Chris? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Redeem the curly toes. Dude, I actually dissociated and didn't even recognize that it had been played. Clanker. All right, where is this pass? From there, blank passed through blank, through the blank blank. Straight. Okay. I noticed the through here, and it gives me an idea of maybe it was like a journey. I'm getting very like Greek, like the Odyssey kind of vibes from this right now. Is the blank blank between the blank and blank oceans? Okay, yeah, we're definitely on a sea or a strait or a canal or a passage. Passage, okay. Passage. Through the blank ocean. Through the Indian Ocean? Nope, not through the Indian Ocean. Northwest Passage. Yeah, that fits. That does indeed fit. The Northwest Passage is the sea lane between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans through the Arctic Ocean, near the northern coast of North America, via waterways through the Arctic archipelago of Canada. Say that 3 times fast. Arctic archipelago. All right, guys. 210. Let's do the Minecraft Dole. Or whatever the fuck it was called. Craft Dole? I don't fucking remember. What was it? Mseedle. What was the Belatrodal? Joker. 'Twas Jimbo himself. Fried Noodles is the name of this song. Alright. What's up, Smokes? Did you want to join us? Come on. Yeah, we get a kitty. Fuzzy cat. Okay, alright. Well, as soon as I hear that shit. What the fuck kind of question is that, Bah? For the record, though, I do think Hitler was not a good person. I'm gonna make a really shitty song dissing Smokey. I will not listen to that. I will not listen to that, Smokey. Will I? No, I won't. Yeah, no shit, genius. Dude. I don't know, apparently it's a little bit of a hot take right now. Enderman. It spawns somewhat related to light level. Alright, then it's probably a hostile mob after beta 1.8. Less health, less height. That's not really saying a whole lot. I guess we know it's not a boss monster. So we're looking at... What's one of the hostile mobs that got added later? Like a husk? Perhaps? Hot take, Hitler bad. It is him. Alright, we're looking at even later than 1.10. Was cave spiders were certainly before 1.10, right? Spiders are way too old. We're looking at after 1.10, health less than 20, even lower. It's not hostile. Notably, not hostile. Which means this might be an animal still. It's passive. So it probably spawns biome. Is this just like a tropical fish then? Nope. Parrot is... Ooh, parrot. I feel like parrot was earlier than this. We are looking at something taller than 0.4, more than 3 health, even later release date. And biome is one of the ways that it can spawn. It is an animal. It looks like it's not aquatic. Zombie horse is probably taller than 1.95 blocks, if I had to guess. Let's check. Let's check. Zombie horse. Oh, zombie horse is 1.6, but it's too early. It's too early. This is after 1.13. Did you just tell Ectoplasma Chris that he smells funky? What the fuck? You can't say that shit. This man don't even got a nose. Cat. Cat is too old. No, cat is 1.14. Huh. Didn't realize cats were that old. But they do not spawn from biome, so it can't be cat. They do not spawn from biome. Phantoms are hostile, I'm pretty sure, or neutral at worst. Yes. So maybe something like a frog? Animal, passive, 0.5 health. Frog fits. What's the camel? Yeah, it might be a little too tall. Or it could be an axolotl. After 1.19? Okay, what just recently got added? You've lost me at this point. What's up with your ear, Smokey? Your ear need an itch? His ear's all twitchy right now. Here, let me give your ear an itch. Yeah. Oh, yes. Armadillo. Armadillo. Yeah, it's gotta be, right? There we go. Ah. Is this back on my playlist or did someone... Yeah, okay, we're back on my playlist. Cool. Let's do the block and then we'll end after that. They added shotguns and dealing... Wait, what? Are we still talking about Minecraft? All right, today's block is definitely diamond ore. It is not diamond ore. It is stack size 64, only pickaxe. More blast resistance, but less hardness. What was it I stepped away? Armadillo. Super recent. Obsidian, I'm fairly certain is harder than 3. I'll check just to be sure, but I'm fairly certain. Yeah, way harder than 3. Holy shit. Okay, we could just go all the way up to cobbled deep slate. That does fit most of this. Well, this might give me a better idea of what we're looking at. I know this isn't the right answer, but I'll guess it. All right, it's before 1.17, and it has exactly 6 blast resist. Exactly 6 blast resist. So we're looking at something that's probably stone-ish. Coal. Coal is not. We need less hardness. Does deep slate... Yeah, sorry, spelled that shit wrong. Deep slate... Okay, none of that. It doesn't show any of the deep slate ores. Blast resistance high, but hardness lower. Tough. Tough, possibly. Tough is same version, so it can't be tough. We've got terracotta. Terracotta's not right. Sandstone. I don't expect to. No, sandstone's not blast resistant enough. Coral. Is coral... Coral isn't a full block? No, it could be coral. Coral fits. The full block version of it. Yeah, let's go coral. Nope, wrong version. It's got all the right things, but not coral. We're looking at an earlier version block. Endstone, perhaps? No, Endstone's got too much resistance. Well, I did that as a joke. Well, to be fair, it was... it fit all the categories, that way. So if it's not endstone, what is the blast resistance of wood? Not high enough. Didn't think so, but I had to check just to be sure. What does something like a furnace have for it? Furnace is too low. Blast resistance high, hardness low. So something that blocks explosions decently well, but is fairly easy to mine still, I think is how blast resistance and hardness works. Prismarine, maybe. Prismarine fits. I could see it being prismarine. Ooh, still earlier yet. Before 1.8. Mossy cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone. Not the right hardness. Also, mossy cobblestone's pre-alpha, apparently. I didn't realize it was in the game from the very beginning. So, does copper fit this at all? No. Any of these blocks seem to have 3 hardness. Minute Cryptic. Minute Cryptic. What is that? Very puzzly. Okay. We'll add it to the list here. We need like a block that came if it's a block that came out on release, would it be like what's it called, like Purpur or something? Purpur block? No, Purpur block is added with the end rework. You should play Spooky Men, cheap Steam game. Is that the one you mentioned before? Spooky Men. Oh, it's only yeah. This is pretty. I mean, guys, like let's be real. It's only $199.99. That's pretty serviceable, right? Nether brick. Okay. Not quite on the hardness. And nether rack, I'm pretty sure is, yeah, doesn't have shit. But that does beg the question, could it be something in the nether? Nether wart block? No. Does like a quartz block fit this bill? Not quite, it's got 2 hardness. Lava. I think lava is, yeah, lava doesn't work. Lava's considered, I don't know if it's considered an entity or what, but lava doesn't quite work. Glowstone, probably not hard enough. No. Is it the end portal? End portal I know is completely indestructible, right? Yeah. Totally indestructible. Dragon head. Dragon head doesn't work. Dragon egg too much. Any mob head is in the same category, and it's not resistant enough. Can't be obsidian. Could this be like magma block is an option? No, not enough. I was thinking maybe an iron bar, but that's not a full block. Though I will say iron blocks are interestingly harder than copper. Huh. What about diamond? Same. Gold? Same as copper. Okay. OMG, I got it immediately. Do it. Tell me. Using your hints, obviously. Tell me. Also, welcome in, Hana. Stone brick. Stone brick. Possibly. Well, beta 1.8. Yeah, it fits the bill. I will say Blackstone fits, but not the right version. Yep, there it is. That's what we needed. A block that's basically deep slate or stone, but just from a later version because they didn't add it later. Oh, I went to mCeadle to do it myself. Oh, word. Okay, let's look at this minute cryptic, and then we'll finish the stream. What is this? Today's clue. Okay, what do we have like a explaining what this is, or what like what am I doing here? Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. Okay, so I'm guessing a 4-letter word related to this. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this is. It should only take 1 minute. Yeah, sure, but like what am I do? Am I guessing a word here, or is there something else? Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. Pain. Ring. I like pain. Okay, why am I not allowed to do that either? Like it's not accepting it as a guess. Mind. Wife I like as well. And ring. I will say this is an interesting phrasing. Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. It's not like a complete sentence. It's not proper grammar. Loss. Is this loss? AR-15? Maybe. Could be. Maybe we take the... So I guess if we take the hint is what puts the little thing here. Let's see. No. Is it the title of something? Maybe, if it's 4 letters. End of relationship. Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. Is this really ship? No. Shed. Nope. Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. Four. Maybe. No. The I is info. Oh, here we go. That wasn't there at the beginning. Okay. That wasn't there on the main menu. I didn't look back up there. If you're new to cryptics, crosswords less intimidating, a lot more fun. Instead of dumping 30 on you with no help, we give you just 1 a day with hints. Oh God, you've got like a whole... a definition, a direct hint at the answer, and wordplay. Cool. Okay. I kind of get it. It's kind of nuanced, though. Okay. Yes, it is, although it is a cover by, I believe, a VTuber. Mio, I think it is. Yes, it's Mio's cover. I really like this cover of the song. I like some of the songs from Kimi no Na wa, but I can't usually listen to them more than a couple times. They're not really the vibe I go for when I'm listening to music, but for some reason this one's just really good. This is kind of complex, but I think it's something you'd like if you get into it. Word. Mark really lost everything after... Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. That's how I might read it. Hmm. He lost his shit. Correct.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes and pink ribbons and bows that glitters
Mark
and glows to
really
put on
lost
a fine
everything.
show. A mighty fine show for a mighty fine man.
I'd have to play this a few days for it to catch on. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to say here right now. Twitch didn't like that one. Okay, good. What is this par, though? Is that like if I request hints, it goes up? After end of relationship. After the end of the word relationship? The fuck is this? Let's see what happens if we take a hint. Um, I don't know. I don't know what any of this shit means. The clue's fodder is really everything in relationship. Okay, so wait, that didn't actually increase the part. Okay, there we go. That filled one in. So there you go, guys. There's a little bit of a hint. I wanted to see if that's how that worked. Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. What do we do with fodder? I think what they mean by fodder is like these are the key words that sort of make up the wordplay. Cash? I'm gonna need the explanation for that one. I don't think that it's supposed to be taken literally, Solar. It's not just what he's losing at the end of his relationship. You're supposed to be like seeing a wordplay in here. I don't know what it is, but I think that's the key. Mark really lost everything after end of relationship. He was like a sleep-deprived grizzly, so he removed the Z's, and it was a scramble of grilly that he got from the other stuff in the sentence, and I just thought DJ would like it. Yeah, you use the words here, sort of. Everything after end of relationship. Mark really. Everything after end of relationship. End of relationship would be ship, which I saw you say. Um, so do you lose lose everything after the end of relationship? After the end of it? Amazing. You didn't give me enough time to skip it. After Mark really? Really? I haven't done anything with really yet. Does really have a second definition if it's pronounced differently? Hmm. I don't know that it does. I don't think it does, but maybe there's a weird old one. No. Cool. Just had to be sure. Mark really lost everything after. You know what? I'm gonna leave this one for now. I don't want to be here for a fucking half an hour staring at this one sentence, but it does seem like an interesting game. Rear? Sure. It was not rear. I know I've already moved over here, but it was not rear. Wow, no one's live right now to raid. Let's go to the Slay the Spire category and see who's streaming Slay the Spire right now. Of course, Frost Prime is streaming Slay the Spire, but who else? Could they really be asking for another? Could they just be asking for another word for Mark? Maybe, possibly. No one's online. Dead internet theory? Dude, these are people who I have actively rated. What are you talking about? Like a market. Wait a sec. Like a market, a target, food, or prey? Huh? Raid me for an alternative live right now. Yeah, you who created your account on Twitch like a few weeks ago. All right. What's everyone doing? I don't want to raid any of these people who are like way bigger than me, you know what I mean? Honestly, we're pretty far up this fucking list though. Screamer Slay the Spire. Proud new owner of the Slay the Spire board game. All right, let's see what this guy's about real quick. Rate a Slay the Spire streamer at least. Also, I'm gonna... Oh, look! Pre-rolls. No, you get no pre-rolls from me. I will not give you free advertising. If there's gonna be ads on this stream, I'm gonna make damn well sure you pay me for them because I don't want to put them on here in the first place. I'll look at this afterwards. I think Lazy Turtle also posted it in the Discord. All right, what do we got? Oh, you can look at like his whole deck. Oh, that's a cool overlay. I should definitely go get that overlay if I ever play Slay the Spire again in the future. Slay the Relics. It lets you like I can click on it and see his current deck. Like this. Right? Close like discard pile, draw pile like that. That's cool. We'll raid this guy. Slash raid. Screamer STS. There we go. We'll see what this guy's about. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for, I think it's Expedition 33, but I'm not 100% on that. And hopefully that'll be good too. So, peace out, guys.